Oh, hey, it's me. Standing on a log, so if it seems like I'm losing my balance a bit, that's what's going on. My name's Dave. I'm here to talk about, I'm beside the sea with the Dave's Pick 17 video that might already be up, or it's going to be up soon. I'm not, but it's near the sea, so you'll see where that one is. So I'm here to talk about Dave's Picks 2016 subscriptions, and they're going to end really soon. I think within a couple of days. With the point being that once the subscriptions are over, you miss out on a lot of things. Specifically, the things I wouldn't want to miss out on. You won't miss out on any of the Dick's Picks, Dave's Picks throughout the year. I love Dick's Picks, by the way. You won't miss out on the Dave's Picks throughout the year, volume 17, 18, 19, and 20. They do sell out once we put them on sale in February, May, August, and November. They sell out usually within 24 or 48 hours. So by subscribing, you won't miss out. And the second big thing, waves, hope they're not too loud. The second big thing is the bonus disc. And I'll talk a little bit. So I guess the big announcement is that Dave's Picks Volume 18, you know about 17, which is the Fresno, California 1974 show. 18 was a phenomenal show. Big drum roll, is July 17th. 1976 at the Orpheum Theater in San Francisco. This is the 5th night of a 6-night run of the comeback. Of course, the Dead played the 5 nights in October of 1974 at Winterland. They played 4 shows in the Bay Area in San Francisco in 1975. And then on June 3rd of 76, they came back to active touring. 2 shows in Portland, Oregon. Then they hit the West Coast starting on June 9th in Boston, right up until the end of June in Chicago. A couple weeks off, and then they hit San Francisco for 6 nights at the Orpheum Theater in San Francisco, July 12th through the 18th. And the 17th is a show, I say this all the time, probably should have come out a long time ago. I know with certainty that Dick Latvala was a big fan of this show. He's the one who turned me onto it in 1999. In the short time I worked with Dick, he turned me onto a lot of specific Dead shows, and this is one of them, July 17th, 76. I think all 6 nights of this run have something interesting happening, either a big jam or a great first set. The one show I think where it all comes together and it's head and shoulders above the rest of the 5 shows, the other 5 shows, is the 17th. And the first set starts incredibly, really right from the beginning, you know it's going to be a good show. There's a great half step early on. The Jerry stuff in this set I think is really good. Half step, sugary, Peggy-O, really, really wonderful material. And it ends, the first set ends with Johnny Be Good, which is kind of interesting. Set opens with the Chuck Berry song, closes with the Chuck Berry song. Kind of dig that. Means they're in a rock and roll kind of mood. The second set, though, is where it's at. A second set, really, well, there's a lot of good second sets in 1976. This one is unlike any other. I think it has, the jam sequence opens with Comes a Time, out of nowhere. There's Samson and Delilah before that, and then a cold start to Comes a Time. And then it goes into all sorts of crazy jams, including a really big other one with some great space in it, a terrific Eyes of the World, Going Down the Road Feeling Bad, really great stuff. And then there's a, when we do the Dave's Picks 17 or 18 announcement in, I guess, April, we'll get into more detail about the show. But I just want to let you guys know that if you subscribe, you're going to get this show as well to the Fresno 74 that you already know about. But there's a double encore, with the second encore being a 15-minute version of Not Fade Away. And Not Fade Away in 76 is just so really, really, really good. They get really into this incredible groove. The 2-drummer arrangement of the Grateful Dead is back. They did a lot of good versions of Not Fade Away coming out of St. Stephen earlier in the tour. This is just a standalone Not Fade Away encore, the second encore. Now, this is where it's at. It's a short show. The CD1 and CD2 are the bulk of the show. CD3 has the 15-minute Not Fade Away. The end of CD3, the other almost hour of CD3, is the bulk of the first set from the previous night, July 16th. So you're getting some really good stuff, a lot of stuff they didn't repeat on the 17th. Specifically, a couple things that I really love. The Music Never Stopped and Scarlet Begonias, both of which are played exceptionally well. So those are a couple of songs that are going to be on the end of CD3. But where it's really at, I won't get too into detail, you'll see it all on the website, I think, is the bonus disc. And it's the bulk of the second set from the July 16th show, and it's a monster second set. The jam opens up with playing in the band, goes into a really big, like 12, 13 minute Stronger Than Dirt jam. It's not, well, it is Stronger Than Dirt. They go into the theme completely. It's not quite to the level of it would have been at Great American Music Hall in '75, but it's nonetheless really exceptional stuff. And the other big highlight in this set that I do want to point out is the absolute monster of a Spanish jam. Really one of the best Spanish jams I know of. Really deep, Mickey and Billy just really pounding away in the back. Really wonderful stuff. So, the point being that if you end up subscribing and you get the bonus disc, you only get the bonus disc if you subscribe to 2016. And we've generally tried to make our bonus discs very complimentary to whatever show is the second one of the year, but also something that's really good. Like, it's not just filler, it's not just a throwaway. We generally have really dug deep and found some good stuff. And this is another one. The 16th, the show on the 16th, is almost as good as the one on 17th. I think the 17th is so good it's hard to really say anything is quite as good from that run. The 18th is also really good, but we have multi-tracks from the 18th. So someday maybe we'll do a big multi-track mix of that show, the final night, July 18th. You probably know it from the radio broadcast. So essentially, if you subscribe and you get the bonus disc, Dave's Picks Volume 18 is essentially a 4 CD box set of 2 amazing shows. The July 16th show almost in its entirety. There's a couple missing songs from the first set, but overall it's the bulk of the show, and it is really, really exceptional. So, you know, this is kind of what our thought process in doing this was give you essentially a 4 CD box set of 2 almost complete shows. The July 17th show is complete, as all Dave's picks are, complete shows. But sorry, I'm on a log. If I seem like I'm kind of dancing around, I'm not. It's more like I'm falling down. Yeah, so it's essentially a 4 CD box set if you subscribe. If you don't subscribe, you still, when Dave's Picks 18 goes on sale, you'll still end up getting the whole show on the 17th, which is really where it's at. It's really a monster show. And then a whole bunch of the material from the first set of July 16th. But if you subscribe, you get that second set from the 16th as well, with the big Stronger Than Dirt, Spanish Jam, etc., etc. So, subscribe. I don't know. I do it. I did it, actually. I'm one of the first subscribers, always. As soon as they go on sale, I subscribe. I buy 2 or 3 gifts for friends, because they are good gifts. Kind of your friend will have to think about you 4 times a year, whether they want to or not, which is good. So, yeah, I'm Dave. Subscribe. It's going to end soon, I think. Subscriptions will end soon. And then you'll be able to buy these things on their own without the bonus disc, of course, but they do sell out fast within a couple of days. So thanks for listening. Kind of a dreary day. It's kind of cool out. Not really much happening behind me. Some little ducks floating around. It's one of those days. It's kind of, what is it, January 8th. Oh, happy birthday, David Bowie. Thanks for listening. I'll see you around.